See Temptation is back in the building. See Temptation is back in the building. How's everybody doing? You have been, if you're watching this video, welcome to a new commentary of Chicago Tongue. I just want to start out by saying good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and I wanted to say namaste. Peace be unto you and everybody that is watching this video. I wanted to apologize to you guys because I know I've been absent this past week. I've been going through some physical challenges, and guys, I just want to ask you to keep me in prayer, because this challenge, it hasn't been easy, but I'm trying to push and do everything to the best of my ability. So it is what it is. So got to take care of health, because like I said, health is your wealth. Health comes first before anything else. Now, on this beautiful Friday afternoon, I want to talk about two subjects. This man named Officer Daniel Pateleo, he was the officer that was responsible for killing Eric Gardner back in 2014. It was reported allegedly a few days ago that he was terminated from his position, and read allegedly that he had lost his vacation time. But something, when I read this story, it kind of disturbed me because of the fact that we're talking about 5 years later since this man lost his life, 5 years later, and then now all of a sudden they're coming around to just dismissing this man. But I think it's more to it than just that. It's not about just losing his job, but the man needs to be in jail because, they said they got him on multiple counts of failure to supervise, but but it's a lot more deeper than that, though. We're talking about a black man that lost his life for no reason, because he was out trying to sell cigarettes and try to make a little money to provide for his family and take care of his family. And then they had this man in a chokehold, and then he kept saying multiple times that he could breathe, but he couldn't, and he couldn't do anything about it. Now all of a sudden, 5 years later, they're finally getting around to say, hey, it's time to let this man go. I mean, get the hell out of here. Now, if that's not an example of racism as far as going on now, I don't know what else to tell you, but the whole situation is sad. And the only ones that's actually suffering from this is his family, his wife and his family. Because they lost a husband, they lost a father, it's just a sad situation, or it really is. So my prayers definitely go out to the Gardner family in reference to this. And I just not just him just losing his job, but they deserve way more than that, though. They deserve justice, and that's just how I look at it. So, guys, leave a comment on the bottom and let me know what you think about the dismissal of Officer Daniel Pateleo in reference to him, being responsible for the death of Eric Gardner. Now, on to the main topic. I want to give an update again about, of course, R. Kelly. Now, it was reported allegedly that the prosecution had got access to his medical records and stating that he has an incurable disease, which is actually herpes. And they have his medical records. They have his records, I think, from Walgreens, I believe. And they have all different types of records from his flights and, trips and airline receipts and all. So it was reported, allegedly, though, that he has been definitely flying young girls from state to state, and he's in deep shit, though, if you ask me personally. And then on top of that, he engaged, and they said that it was reported, though, that only one young lady had contracted the incurable disease that he has, allegedly, that was reported, that he allegedly has herpes. And he passed it on, allegedly it was reported to one of his victims, and she got a lawsuit against him going on right now. So the defense claims that they have a pretty good case with this, but personally, I really don't see it because of the simple fact that if they have receipts and if they have documents showing that he has this incurable disease, and also documentation showing that he's been traveling, making these girls travel to state to go see him for sexual encounters, what kind of a defense do they have, as far as for him and his favor is concerned? I personally don't see it. Then I read on the story, they said that he's still is still pleading guilty, saying that he's guilty to all these different charges, which we all know though, between, to keep it real and to be, keep it real and put it out there up front. We all know though that he's guilty as I don't know what though. Because if you got strong evidence like that, it's over for him. And it's been reported though allegedly that they're trying to get him to fade. He might be facing the rest of his life in prison. But some guys, the way I look at it is, either way it goes, it's really a sad situation. He went from stardom. He went from being a famous R&B singer and have a lot of money and rich and famous things, and now he's down to almost pretty much zero. He's now in custody right now. And I'm quite sure that he's not going to get out until his trial, of course. But either way it goes, though, the way I see it, it's really sad, and he's got to pay for what he's done. No, he damaged a lot of people's lives and stuff, and he's definitely got to pay for what he did. So again, guys, leave a comment on the bottom. Let me know what you think about that story, about the update as far as R. Kelly is concerned. And guys, again, keep me in prayer, like I said, because I'm still going through these challenges, and it's kind of affected me in a sense, but indirectly speaking, it's not, but it is in a way it is, though, so keep me in prayer. And the main thing that I ask for you guys is to share and subscribe, and as far as for my new subscribers, I want to welcome you to my channel. Welcome to Chicago Talk. And I try to, bring some sort of realness. In terms when I report these stories, because some of them could be good stories and some of them not so good. And, what can I say? I just try to bring the truth to the light to the best of my ability. And for all you haters out there, hey, if you don't like, how the way I deliver my stories, then hey, go to another channel. Why you got to sit up here and leave negative comments? Because I've read some comments though, and some of those comments to me are just totally unnecessary. If you don't like me, then hey, so be it. You're not paying my bills. You're not paying my way. You're not supporting my personal life. So hell, what difference does it make? Either way it goes, I'm gonna be all right. So, but all to my fans and my followers and friends, I ain't got nothing but love for you. Thank you so much again for your support. And again, guys, keep me in prayer. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video on this beautiful Friday morning / afternoon or evening. I know in Chicago today, the temperature is like in the 70s, and it's pretty nice outside. I can't complain. So again, great evening to everybody, or afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever you're watching this. Like I said, again, keep me in prayer. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video. So I'm going to say that I love you. I bless you. I have faith in you. And I realize the Creator in each and every one of you. So, guys, as always, like I normally say, until the next video, I'm going to go ahead and drop the mic. Guys, have a wonderful Friday. Stay blessed. Take care of yourselves. Namaste, and I bid you all peace.